Greedy investor buys rundown house site unseen, regrets it instantly. So I'll start by saying this story is not mine. It belongs to my parents' next-door neighbor of 20 years. Background? My parents and their neighbor bought homes in an up-and-coming part of Florida 20 years ago. We're talking about half-acre lots with 2,500 square foot homes for around $130,000. Our neighbor's home was a little smaller than my parents', had no pool, and over the 20 years, the only thing done to the house was a new roof. Nothing else had been changed. Everything was still original appliances, paint, AC unit, cabinets, tile, and carpet. I wish I could say she took care of it and never needed to change things, but that wasn't the case. Our neighbor's house looked 20 years old. Well, she is a widow, and the house is huge for just her. So she decided to sell and take advantage of the market. She listed it for $400,000. Despite never having put a penny into it, the house went into a bidding war. The top bidder was an investor from California. She offered to pay $30,000 over asking, cover the closing costs, and could close the deal the same day. Cue malicious compliance. The investor woman had two stipulations. Our neighbor had to take the house off the market immediately, and she had to turn over the key to the investor's management company. Cash for the home would be held in escrow until the key was turned over, and all paperwork on our neighbor's side was done. Now, our neighbor was upfront with this woman about the state of the home. She even asked if the investor wanted her management company to come look at it first. The woman said, "No, I'm renting the house and it doesn't need to be painted. Just pull it off the market." This woman essentially bought the home for about $450,000 when it was all said and done. So our neighbor immediately went to the management company office with her realtor, signed her paperwork, handed over the key, and got the check for the home. A few days later, our neighbor got a call from the investor lady. She was irate. The house was in disarray. It needed a paint job ASAP, new appliances, and flooring at the very least. She demanded that our neighbor paint the house. She said she wouldn't take ownership until that was done. To which our neighbor responded, "It's not my home anymore. It was signed over to you, the check was handed to me and cleared. That house is no longer my problem. Enjoy." This story all came about because yesterday, my parents called our old neighbor. There was a for sale sign on the house again, and we were confused. Our old neighbor promptly showed up and told us the story. We are all laughing hysterically because the woman has it listed for $430,000 now, which anyone with eyes to tour it would never pay. And even if she did get it, she'd still be losing a lot of money. Who doesn't love a story where greedy investors trying to inflate the market lose and lose big? TLDR. An investor offered top dollar for a rundown home without doing any due diligence and lost big.